So the streets are saying Zhang Weili is moving up to fight Valentina Shevchenko for the women's flyweight belt. The streets are also saying Pantoja versus Van is going to happen for MSG, and it's going to be Topuria versus Gaethje. I'm not sure what's going on here. Look, I know I'm using fucking Crazy Kev for my source, but I've seen it elsewhere as well. I've seen it in other places. And this is happening, and that Mackenzie Dern versus Verna Jandiroba is gonna be for the strawweight strap. What the fuck is going on? Why the fuck is Mackenzie Dern fighting for a belt? She's coming off one win against Amanda Ribas. What the fuck is going on? This is the wrong. Yeah, Hanato Moicano saying they're gonna do Topuria versus Gaethje and Pantoja versus Van. First of all, Gaethje is about to get subbed in one. This is my immediate reaction. Because Gaethje has been bitching and complaining and crying for a title shot. And understand, right? Out of the top three that are bitching and complaining, Arman, Patty, and Gaethje. First of all, Patty shouldn't even be in the discussion. So we just check him off the list. Out of Arman and Gaethje, Gaethje deserves it more just based off the fact of what he's done for the company. The fact that he took the Max Holloway fight to save UFC 300, okay? And the fact that he actually fought recently. He fought way more recently than Arman, bro. Arman fought in UFC 300 as alongside Gaethje, okay? Gaethje got brutally just dominated and knocked out, and Arman won a competitive fight. And since then, Arman hasn't done anything. And Gaethje has fought and won. Even though it's against freaking Rafael Fiziev, right? Even though it's against Fiziev, he still has a more recent win in the top 15 than goddamn Arman Tsarukyan, okay? And I understand in a perfect world they should fight for the number one contender spot. But if they were to put prop somebody up into that title shot, I would want it to be Gaethje. One, it would be pretty fucking funny to see Gaethje slept again. Because this way, it's honestly Topuria by whatever he wants. Like, it's genuine. If this happens, it's Topuria by whatever he wants. Okay? And second of all, I think he does deserve it. Okay? And putting Pantoja versus Van on the undercard of this is actually a banger. Okay? People are going to see this fight. Pantoja is going to get more star power if he wins. And Van will get fucking strapped onto a rocket if he wins dominantly against Pantoja, who is aging out, who is getting a little older, okay? I mean, I'm just saying. It's a good move for the flyweight division for them to do this. And honestly, it'd be pretty fucking hilarious if Gaethje fought Topuria, because what's bro gonna do? Throw a leg kick? Throw a big, meaty fucking overhead? With a left hook behind it? I don't think Topuria is falling for that, bro. And what's Gaethje gonna do when Topuria shoots a takedown? What's he gonna do? Once Topuria gets him to the ground, what's he gonna do? He gonna fucking stand there? He gonna stand up? He gonna get submitted? I think he's getting submitted once he gets to the ground. Like, genuinely, if this fight happens, Topuria by round one, by whatever he wants, okay? Now, the women's fight. I know y'all don't care about that, but it's an intriguing matchup. Weili versus Shevchenko is very intriguing. I gotta go with Shevchenko by 48-47. You know that's how it goes. But this fight, what is going on here? Why are we even doing this? If there's anybody that deserves a double champ fight right now, it's genuinely Zhang Weili. And I know she doesn't fight often. I understand that. But come on now. Why is Mackenzie Dern getting a title shot? And is Verna Jandiroba even coming off of a win? Is she coming off a win? I don't, I don't really watch women's MMA. I think she is coming off a win against Lemos, I think. But damn, bro, you couldn't find anybody better for a strawweight title fight? Mackenzie Dern is getting a strawweight title fight, bro? Did she really lost her way to the title. That's so insane to me. And the more insane part is she could fluke a win here. Honestly, the pick is Verna by sub, but Dern has probably one of the better jujitsu in that division. And if you know what I mean, like if I were to pick somebody to not get sub by Verna, it would be Dern. Not saying Dern's gonna win, but like she got the jujitsu. Stylistically, it's an interesting matchup. Unfortunately, it's a women's MMA fight. Okay. Um. Yeah, man. I, I really don't know who to pick for this one. I really don't. Yeah, I mean, who cares, right? It's Mackenzie Dern versus Bernard Jandiroba. But if Mackenzie Dern is the fucking strawweight champion by the end of this year, I will genuinely kill myself. I will stop watching the sport, bro. Mackenzie Dern, really? Come on, bro. She's the one fighter to actively get worse as she's progressed in her career. I've never seen anybody else do that. Like, she's still in her physical prime and she's just getting worse. She casually, just day by day, and every fight by fight, she just looks worse. Yeah, man. I just had to break this down. I was gonna make a video about the Roger Jackson situation because I wanted to kind of dive deep and kind of talk about some discourse, but I wanted to talk about UFC news first. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think of these fights. Like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, follow me on X. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace out.